If you want to play good golf, you have got to develop a good takeaway. And in fact, it's probably the #1 thing I have to fix more than any other thing when it comes to working with new students. Because the takeaway is directly related to being on plane, and it creates coil. It helps you coil up so that you can uncoil and hit the ball and generate some speed and power. It all starts with the takeaway. It's the first 2 foot that you actually move the golf club. So I got 2 really good drills. And in fact, these are 2 drills that I do myself on a regular basis, and I have 100% of my clients do the exact same drills. So let me get the station set up. We're gonna walk you through them. All you have to do then is watch them and practice. Takeaway drills coming right up. Okay, I have the first drill set up, and let's quickly go over the setup. It's gonna be 2 alignment rods, 2 golf clubs. On the ground, I have 2 golf clubs. One of them represents my target line, which is the one out in front of the golf ball. And then the alignment rod on the ground and the other golf club are reference points for the takeaway. So whenever I address the ball and I take my stance, I'm gonna have the alignment rod on the ground going from my trail side toe to my lead side heel, kind of diagonal, not quite 45, but close to it. And then on the ground at my toe line, parallel to my target, is another golf club. Easy setup. You just gotta throw a couple alignment rods down the ground and a couple golf clubs. The next alignment rod I have, I'm just gonna hold on the bottom of the golf club. You've probably seen this a lot, very common. People, a lot of instructors use this drill, and it's a super easy way to stay on plane. So now that I'm set up, the station's set up, here's the move. Address the ball. Keep the alignment rod against your belt. That's the key to this drill. And keep your arms straight. So whenever I start to rotate and take to the back, to take the club back, I should be pretty much above the diagonal alignment rod on the ground. This will still be against my hip. Weight is shifting into my trail side heel, and then I'm rotating back. My arms are straight. And then if I keep rotating back a little bit further, I'll be above the one on the ground. So it's first one to the alignment rod, second one to the golf club on the ground above my toe line. Real easy to do. It's just a matter of setting up your station and practicing, and be disciplined enough to get an alignment rod out and just do a lot of these. After you've done several of these, you can actually hit balls out of a station like this. But if you're doing it on turf, use a tee so that you don't have to constantly be moving your station around, so you can just hit the ball off the tee and replace it. And what it does, it really helps you feel that I'm here, here, and then are you on plane? Incredibly important, great easy drill to do. You just got 2 alignment rods, 2 golf clubs, set it up and practice. Okay, here is the setup for the second drill. 2 alignment rods and 1 golf club. Pretty much I just made a big T on the ground. The alignment rods are on my target line, and I put them end to end, so it's a very long target line. And I'm gonna be using this to trace the golf clubs to make sure I stay on plane. The golf club on the ground is perpendicular, and it's just a few inches outside of my trail foot. The drill, pretty simple. It's a single hand drill, so when you set up to the golf ball, get perfectly set up to it, you're inside of the tee, you're gonna take your trail hand off. And that's all, and all from here, I'm just gonna take the club back and push the club through, trying to keep it perpendicular to the tee. And when I do this, this is where you trace it, that line. So you pull that shoulder back, and if you pull your trail shoulder back, it makes it way easier to turn. I'm trying to get the golf club, the entire golf club, on the other side of the club on the ground. That's the whole key to this drill. Turn and push it through. And then from here, if I were just to set that hand to flatten it out and put my trail hand on it, I'm in a really good spot here. The club points back at my belt, just like the first drill, and I have rotated. So it's simply take your hand off, push it through as far as you can, but make sure that you're tracing the line on the ground. Go from here, there you are. Great drill. You can actually hit balls out of this drill. Just take your hand off of it, turn it all the way through, and then once you put your trail hand on it, just go up and hit a ball from there. It's hard to do, but it's a really phenomenal drill. Practice both of these drills. They will go a long ways to help you get some width, get coiled up, and be on plane in your takeaway. And remember, takeaway, incredibly important. Practice them both. If you have any questions or comments, put them down below. Do me a favor, hit that like button and please subscribe. Thank you for watching.